Has you ever heard of a tree that can grow 40 different kinds of fruit?
Like cherries and peaches and plums all on the same tree?
Yeah, that's right.
That sounds unbelievable.
It does sound like something straight out of fairy tale or something.
Yeah,
But believe it or not, it's actually real.
it is.
There's a project called the Tree of 40 Fruit.
Led by contemporary artist Sam Van Aken.
That's right.
And what's really cool is one of these trees is right here in Philly at Temple University.
With another one planned for their Ambler campus.
Exactly.
So how is it possible for a single tree to grow 40 different kinds of fruit?
Well, it all comes down to a technique called grafting.
Grafting.
Yeah?
Grafting. Okay, so for those of us who don't have green thumbs, what exactly is grafting?
So basically, grafting is like you're taking a branch from one tree and then you're attaching it to the root system of another tree.
So you're kind of like combining them?
Yeah, you're kind of like Frankensteining a tree,
Okay, I like that.
but in a good way, in a delicious way.
So this isn't some sort of like new scientific breakthrough or something?
No grafting has been around for thousands of years.
Wow.
Our sources actually say that ancient civilizations like the Chinese and the Romans,
Really?
they were already grafting.
Wow. That's amazing.
It is.
And now we're using it to create these like multi-fruit trees.
Exactly. And it's not just about the fruit, you know?
What do you mean?
It's art.
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 Yeah.
How so?
Well, Sam Van Aken, he doesn't just see this as a gardening project.
Okay.
He sees each fruit as like a piece of history.
Oh, interesting.
He actually searches for rare and forgotten fruit varieties.
Like the heirloom fruit.
Exactly like heirloom fruits, and he grafts them onto his trees.
So it's like he's preserving these lost varieties.
Exactly like a botanical detective.
I love that, a botanical detective. So
Yeah.
not only is this project like artistically and historically significant, but it's also an amazing educational opportunity.
Absolutely, especially at Temple University.
Right.
Students there, they get to observe the tree as it grows. That's pretty cool.
And they even get to learn how to graft themselves.
Hands-on experience.
Exactly, hands-on experience, which is so valuable.
And it teaches them patience, too, because it takes like a year for a graft to actually take.
Yeah, you got to be patient with these things.
And then even longer for it to actually bear fruit.
Yeah, up to 3 years.
But it's so rewarding when you see it all come together.
It is.
Now, you mentioned art earlier.
I did.
And I know that Van Aken also teaches students about something called botanical cyanotypes.
Yes, cyanotypes.
What are those exactly?
So cyanotypes, they're this really cool photographic process where you use sunlight and a special solution.
Okay.
And the students, they create these like blue and white prints on paper and fabric.
Using leaves and branches from the trees.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It is.
It reminds me of something one of the students, Jamie DeLuca, said.
What's that?
She said, it's art, but also science, from seeking rare plants to the chemical process of printing.
That's a great quote.
Yeah, it really captures the essence of this whole project.
It does.
You know, in the end, the Tree of 40 Fruit, with all its different colors and shapes and flavors.
It's just a beautiful example of what happens when art and science and agriculture
all come together.
Exactly. It's inspiring.
It is.
It really makes you think about the possibilities.
So to recap, we've learned how a single tree can grow a mind-boggling variety of fruits.
Through the ancient art of grafting.
And we've explored the artistic and historical significance behind those fruits.
And the amazing educational experience that Temple University is offering.
Now here's something for you to think about.
What's that?
Could projects like the Tree of 40 Fruit be a key to preserving our agricultural heritage and promoting biodiversity?
It's definitely something to ponder.
Food for thought.
It is indeed.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the Tree of 40 Fruit.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time.
Bye.